own throat, drastically twitching and making painful squeaking sounds. In its hand was a captive bolt pistol. No, it was fused to its hand. The room was a labyrinth of squares. The squares were always made out of 4 shoulder-high cow cages. One was lying dead on the ground as the creature approached the next. It held up the pistol, held it against the animal's forehead, and pulled the trigger. The cow gave one last painful scream as it fell to the ground, twitching and hitting the steel cage with its still moving hooves. The creature screamed, seemingly imitating the dying animal. It threw its head up, and the skin layer on its mouth was sucked inwards like a plastic film in a vacuum. It was choking, throwing its head and arms around, ripping the chain around its neck again, and dragging the 3 people attached to it through the blood. Quickly I turned around, just to realize that the room I was standing in had shrunk to the point that there was barely 3 feet of space between me and the wall. I had no other choice but to enter that room. Looking through the gap again, I waited for the moment the creature faced away from me. Crouched down, I tried to pass the plastic curtains without them making too much sound. Once inside, I quickly made my way behind one of the cages. I could sense where the thing was going, as its painful shrieks and the clanging of the chains were way louder than the panicking cows. Another metallic sound followed by the sound of a dying animal. It screamed again. With all my might, I peeked around the corner. The creature was looking at the twitching cow, while its hoofs hit the cage. If it had both eyes, it would surely have seen me, but I stood in its blind spot. The 3 people chained to the creature were still limp, but their eyes were fixated on me with looks of fear and panic. Something else caught my attention, as I felt the snout of a cow rubbing against my hand. It too was looking at me, and the one next to it too. Everything except the creature was fixated on me. I knew it wouldn't stay like that for long. I heard it moving further away from me.